Hello everyone, welcome to part 3 of my Anno 1800 playthrough. If you made it this far, welcome aboard. Things are about to get interesting because we're going to optimize this island further. We're still on farmers because we don't want to upgrade unless everything is built. And so we're going to expand this village we have over this way and over this way. So I think we're going to add 2 more marketplaces. Somewhere around, think about this, somewhere around here I think, and somewhere around here, I guess. I have to see if that fits. So that means a lot more houses here, and then we're going to optimize production. Thing I want to talk a little bit about is the use of layouts. There are a lot of layouts on the internet, and there is one website in particular which I will link down below that shows like the optimized layouts for all production buildings. And I kind of like using layouts, but not fully, because the problem with that is you can have a perfect layout for like this area and you can use it once or twice, but on every island you're going to run into this kind of stuff. So I think it's actually sometimes more fun to just build it yourself and try to build it either nicely beautiful, or just make your own layouts. Because if you only use layouts, you're gonna run into issues and you're gonna run into trouble. So even though I think layouts are useful, they're not as useful as some ought to be. Some swear only by layouts. I think the truth is in the middle, and personally I like to use layouts. Partly, if that makes any sense. Anyway, there is a great website I will be using for this. I will link it down below. It's called Anno Layouts, I guess. It's in German, but you can change it to English as well. It's called ANNO1800. So check that out. That said, we're gonna start. I'm going to start expanding the town for a bit, and I might as well make some kind of montage about that. Let's see if I can do that, right? Okay, let's get building. Oh boy, we got our first fire in this city. Let's see if these two are enough to get rid of it. I didn't get a message.
The fire is out of control.
I did get a message right there. It is out of control. So we need extra fire stations then. Because if you remember, one of my rules is I don't need to interfere to make it work. So we need more fire stations, that's for sure. We're getting all this fire because we built very close. I think the fire chance is moderate, so yeah, that will happen. And there we got our first newspaper.
Really entirely marvelous to meet you.
And that's pretty rude.
Or anything, actually,
If you keep everyone happy, you get very cool, very good newspapers. So the newspaper basically gives you a timed bonus, either, or a punishment for whatever you build. You can edit them, cause influence, and you can make it so that, you know, negative happiness goes away. I could just push this out, because it's a net negative happiness of 0. I don't really use the happiness net, so I could opt for more income if that's needed. Actually, I'm just gonna publish it as is, because this doesn't matter. They're not gonna riot anyway. on farmers, so let's just continue here. I did notice that if you keep many people happy, you're gonna have a lot of benefit from the newspaper. If you play with AI, the news, some AIs are really hating you for.
The city has grown more beautiful.
They will hate you for using propaganda in your newspapers, and they might even take them into a war if you do that too many times. So to prevent that, you just have to keep everyone happy. That said, we do need more fire stations, so I believe if I look at this, another one here would be nice, also because that only will cost me one house. I think I can put one in here. Is that? I think I can. Yeah, that fits. Okay, so we got 4 now. Let's see if that's enough. Probably gonna have to have more. But anyway, let's there's still moderate chance, so we'll see how many more we need. Let's let's continue building. We're making some progress. I was struggling a little bit here to make sure that this house was still 100% connected, and I wanted to have a pub somewhere, but because I need a pub here anyway, and I'll place it here, that saves me one more road. This I'm not too happy about, but yeah, again, trying our best. We're not gonna make it perfect. Just as good as we think we can do. So this goes as far as here, and we'll have this first part done pretty soon. with this part done. There are some spaces where I lose space, but there's, I don't think, a better way to position this. So we could use this place to at least build like a extra fire station. I've been a bit liberal with fire stations just to make sure that everything gets connected. I believe this one covers everything now as well, so that's good. So this part should now all be great. But now the next step will be production. So this guy is going to have to wait for a bit, because I believe we're running a deficit now. Let's check that out. Yep, we need 2 more fisheries. We're running out of snaps and out of clothes, so we have to get rid of that. This guy is still coping with it so far. I think you run into problems and we're gonna have to consider adding a warehouse. So 3 more snaps. And then we will have to optimize this. So I'm just gonna place them for now. Just because I can. And this warehouse will not be able to handle that, so let's see here. Yeah, we should be able to provide, and now 2 more working clothes. And then the fun starts. The Anno Tetris will start. One thing I will consider is, as you can see, there is some dead space behind these farms. You're limited to a 3x3 module, and we need, so I will try to put like a farm on the side, so to also use the other spots. I also have to consider that we might not have enough space on this beach for our fisheries. Looking at this, there is still all this space to build, so this will definitely not be enough. So we're going to have to either use this beach or this beach. This beach I rather not use because I already built this. Then again, it's not too hard. I just put 1 warehouse and some fisheries. It's actually not too bad. But let's assume we're needing this beach as well, and let's start from there. So. And we're gonna need another warehouse here as well. So technically we're running stable.
Could be worse.
Somehow these houses look darker than the rest. Why is that? Because they've just been burned? Are they still damaged?
More's the merrier.
That blooming turnip was the size of her head.
I don't know if I can see that, but they look a bit darker. That's maybe just a variant building. I don't know. So let's take a look at the amount of buildings we build right now. We have over 5,000 people. We're running a profit, and now something else I quickly want to mention is you have this income, which you can see here. You can also see royal taxes now. It's not explained in the game anywhere, but if you have a lot of people on one island, at a certain point you have to pay taxes, and the more people you have on one island, the more the taxes go up. There is a limit to it, so I believe if you make them fully happy, they will still have, you will still run a surplus, but it could be an issue, because we want to make it self-sufficient, so we want to keep the balance in the green. Something to take note of. So we have some limiting bottleneck factors that will come into play later. That could be the influence, but more population is more influence, so maybe that will counter that. But then there's also the income. That said, again, if everyone's happy, if you can see the needs, you have the clothes and the fish. This also gives us coins, more taxes, but also happiness gives us coins. So we should make sure they are full on snaps. We should also make sure that the pubs cover everything. And then a full happy house will actually generate how much? How much will they generate? 10. I guess 10. Yeah, we can't see now because their snaps is not full, but I guess 10. Okay. So now we have to organize, and I guess it's time for another montage? Is that the name? I don't know. I'm just winging it. So let's see how we're going to handle this. All right, there we go. I'm quite happy how this turned out. 7 farms, not much space used. I was looking to place the farm, but I thought where I can place a road, I can also build a field. That's apparently not true. So we had to bring the farm over this place. Had to not waste all this space, and I managed to, at least for this part, get 1 farm here to fill up some empty spots, so there's not much space wasted here. That means a warehouse had to be in range for this. We can also see that now with 7 production buildings and 1 farm, this warehouse will not do. So I thought to put another one close, but then these were not in line. I have to bring it over there. This is not good. It has to be closer. So this part is probably good. And this part needs some work, but I'm gonna keep it at this for now, otherwise I go insane. Which you might already be really far into anyway. So we took a farm away from this place, so the next stop will be to arrange this part. But I think that's something for the next episode. So we are losing people, and that's not mentioned to us. Okay. That means this is under control. I think it is. We didn't get the out of control message yet. So let's see. Are they all satisfied?
We're in a good spot.
Oh, they need working clothes. Let's fix that before this episode's over. We should make enough, so I don't know exactly what the problem is. It was probably me moving stuff around and they were running out. It should run better now. So let's see if they can actually fix this. Let's zoom in for once. I haven't done that yet, but this is the best part of this Anno. Looking around, walking around your citizens. Through the buildings, apparently. Let's see the firefighters in action. You're squirting the wrong way, guys. Let's aim at the fire. That might help. These guys need a bit more training. I guess these are the volunteers. Aim at the fire. Aim at the fire, guys. Woo, woo, hot, hot, hot. Alright. Yeah, he's doing some work. He's doing some work. There is still some fire there. Oh, it's gone. Good job, guys. Good job, guys. Right. I think they will manage. They will manage. Alright, that's enough for this episode. They got it under control. We're growing fast. We're growing big. So, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in part 4. Bye-bye.